Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 25 online game. I have broken my promise once again, and I'm going against the 49ers because, well, there's just too much people in these lobbies to take 49ers, and I'm sick of leaving lobbies. So after a while, I'm like, you know what? God damn it, I'm playing these Niners, and, you know, I can't fumble forever, right? That's basically what I'm thinking. I cannot fumble forever, and hopefully I can just get a decent game going right now. And you see I got Josh Johnson in the game. I had Johnson in the game whenever I ran the pistol, because I knew I wanted to run some read option with him. And Andy Dalton, there's just nothing really big about playing with Andy Dalton. There he makes a nice throw to Hawkins, a 3rd down and 5. He hangs on after the big hit, but you know, just Andy Dalton's just an average quarterback. There's nothing too special about him. He's not mobile compared to Josh Johnson, who's got like 88 speed. So, you know, I would rather put Josh Johnson in. And the only reason why he didn't start all the plays is because I didn't feel like pausing the game, setting up the depth chart. And here, he puts his hands in the cookie jar in his very first play of the game. So he's just one of those Niners players, I guess, who's trying to depend on the Niners to win, because clearly it wasn't going to be himself that was going to get the win the way he played that play. So we get the ball, we're up 7, and this is basically the perfect start. We got a touchdown on our first drive, all is good, until Mohamed Sanu decides he's not an NFL wide receiver. He doesn't know how to catch the ball. He drops the ball twice, and we had to punt the ball solely because of Mohamed Sanu. So that's cool, you know. I mean, in this game, you want to keep big people like Sanu who aren't that fast in the game, because you would think they have good catching ability, but Sanu clearly does not. So we punt the ball in. Michael James channels his inner Marshawn Lynch there with that throw, and we channel a drop pick there. He puts his hands in the cookie jar, and we end up dropping that one. But whatever, man. Then 3rd down and 10. Oh, man, that was bad. First of all, I got to stop doing that stuff in the open field. I got to just let the CPU make those tackles. Clearly, you know, I'm missing a lot. And then he just juked out the other guy, and there goes Mario Manningham to get him back in the game. But look at Brandon Tate, or I believe Brandon Tate. He's getting some nice moves in the open field, getting to midfield. So, I mean, our offense feels pretty good. The only reason why we got stopped early on offense was because, like I said, of Mohamed Sanu. So we're going to try not to go there and try to hit up, what's his name, AJ Green as much as possible. And sometimes you got to do a little bit of trickery. We motioned the halfback out from the backfield, put him on an out route, thinking he would play man-to-man and wouldn't have a purple down there. And that's exactly what happened. We got the 1st down. We moved the chains. You see AJ Green now gets his 5th catch of the game. I'm hitting up AJ Green early because he's the one reliable target on this team. Now we find Bernard here, and the rookie Giovanni Bernard gets in the end zone, gets the touchdown there, and gets us back the lead. And we just got to stop him on offense. You know, we got to pick the first drive. 2nd time by, he ended up getting a touchdown, that big play on a 3rd down. So he's starting to run the ball now, and that's a little bit worrisome because the run game, 1 is kind of like, you know, they improved the run game a lot with the run free, and 2, my run game sucks. My run defense, I mean, sucks. And here, 3rd down, Vernon Davis actually hangs on. Vernon Davis dropped a lot of balls in Madden 13, but this year, he seems to be pretty good with those catches. He seems to be making a lot of good catches in traffic, let alone the open catches that he seemed to drop in Madden 13. I guess they improved that after, like, the Super Bowl or something, I don't know. But look at, what's his face? Michael Crabtree juking out Leon Hall there. Okay, and then Cap. What is this, dude? Like, Cap is running the triple option here, and it looks like he has a nice running lane until he just stops. Like, okay, I'll take it, but that was kind of weird. And here he's just running out with Kaepernick again. Kaepernick gets hit again, takes another shot. 3rd down and 14, throws it to the end zone, but Vernon Davis can't get both feet in bounds. I don't know why my guy didn't even attempt to get the pick, but it's all good because we forced him to get the field goal nonetheless. I would have been pretty mad if Vernon Davis actually toe-tapped that one out there. And look at Brandon Tate again, getting some nice kick returns here. Like a lot of people know, kick returns are pretty easy in this game, and we need that because there's not that much time left before half, and we're trying to get in the field goal range and maybe touchdown range after Sanu catches that one. 16 seconds left. We're looking, and wow, how the hell did he turn around to get that? But look at this. We're going deep to Jermaine Gresham trying to get a touchdown, but Gresham drops it. That would have been a big catch for us. Instead, 3rd down, we're trying to get us in the field goal range, and we hit up AJ Green, and we do indeed get in the field goal range. AJ Green had a huge first half, I believe 6 or 7 catches on that half, and he lets us take a 7-point lead into halftime. As you see, Michael James trying to return that kick there, getting into about the 32. And you notice a lot of times I'll be pooching the ball. I'm done kicking the ball deep. I'm just pooching the ball from now on. And look at Michael James, man. Just constantly getting the edge right now. This play, he's looking at Vernon Davis. Nope, he just dumps it down. Look at Kendall Hunter, man. I'm trying to get the strip, and Hunter is just playing tough. Just broke 2 tackles from little Kendall Hunter, but someone got injured. I'm not sure who, but I'm just trying to roll it here with Malaluga. He ends up taking off a cap instead, getting out of bounds, avoiding the hit. 2nd down and 5, handed off to Michael James, and the Red Seas part for James, and he ties the game right there. So I'm still feeling pretty good on offense. Even though he has the Niners, like I said, the only thing that stopped him is those drop balls. And look at Brandon Teat, man. He's trying to take this one all the way. But unfortunately, Pac-Man decides he doesn't want to pick up a block, and 98 is able to keep up with us. The first play of offense doesn't even matter because Sanu makes a big-time block there. Sanu is starting to pick it up after those 2 drops. He just pancaked the hell out of somebody and let Bernard walk free in the end zone untouched. And just like that, snap of the finger, we're back up. And here he's back, and he's starting to get it going on offense, mainly because of my defense. And one thing about my defense, as you see me completely miss with Taylor Mays, I just contributing to the point that I should just hold down A or something, and those dive tackles I'm doing are not working. Because if I just held down A, I probably at least gotten a finger on Michael James. But I was playing so much zone. And one thing about this game, a friendly tip, I would suggest you start the game off in 2-man under, because the zone, the hook zones, the yellow zones, or the hook zones as they call them, they're pretty busted up this year. They don't work that well, and you're gonna get killed if you run zone like the way I do, especially if you have bad run defense like I do. Because I usually come out like a like, what do you call it, nickel defense that's usually prepared for the pass. So yeah, and now 3rd down and 14, we're kind of screwed here. We need a big conversion, so you know who I'm looking at. AJ Green on the out route. He continues to play man to man. It doesn't matter if it's man to man, zone, or what. AJ Green will tear it up. 155 yards for the man. Now we hit up Gresham. Gresham doesn't get much there, but hey, we haven't fumbled yet, so I'm feeling good about that. And look at Giovanni Bernard getting the edge here. Big time block by 65. Big pancake block there, allowing us to get all the way to the 7. Next play, Bernard trying to get the edge again. Almost scoots his way in there, gets to the 1-yard line, so we're just going to quarterback sneak that. Andy Dalton flips his way in. The red rifle just rifled his way in there, I guess. So we get the lead right back, and it's just a back and forth game right now. No one can stop, like, we just can't stop each other right now. That's the way it's been all game, besides that one pick he threw, and that's the difference right now. That's why we're up by 7. And here we get a nice stop on Cat, bringing up a big 3rd down and 6 as the 4-quarter stop starts, but Kaepernick ends up hitting Crabtree. Crabtree absorbs a Maluga hit like it's nothing, and now Cap in play action going deep to Davis. Davis gets it, hangs on again. Davis 2 catches. Now Kaepernick again. He's got to try to get a touchdown here. He's rolling out, looking, and he hits Crabtree. And I try to come down and play Kaepernick. He hits Crabtree, and now look at this formation here, this pistol or whatever, and I just switched off by accident. Would I have been able to contain the edge of Taylor Mays? I don't know, but I got stuck in Malu, and that just screwed everything up. And we get up the touchdown, and it's a tie game again. But now there's not that much time left in the game. So that's the biggest factor right now. We look at this Josh Johnson. This is why he's in the game and not Andy Dalton. Because it doesn't matter what Andy Dalton's doing throwing, but Josh Johnson can run the ball. Look at this dude in open field. Josh Johnson with that 88 speed running all the way to the 16-yard line and getting out of bounds to avoid a hit. Now we hit up Gresham trying to run the screen there. We're in field goal range. We want to get a touchdown here. Bernard wants to get a touchdown. He gets a 1st down, trying to carry the pile to the 4-yard line. Clock winding down. We hit up Bernard again on a check down, but Patrick Willis is all over that. Now we're running the ball, hand out to Bernard, but look at my dude Ray McDonald block shedding and then like contorting his body to grab Bernard. Okay, and then 3rd down and 7. Look at my dude Dalton with the lame ass pass. Like, he just, that was a horrible pass. That was a horrible pass. My dude Gresham had to like one-arm that one. Look at this one more time. Like, he had to one-arm that thing to attempt to get it. And when you're one-arming a catch with Patrick Willis on you, no good. So we're up by a field goal with a minute 15 left, trying to get the defense to stand tall. You know the Bengals got a tough defense, but it doesn't even matter because one play and Michael James is going all the way. Yep, all the way. And he takes the lead on a home run there. And wow, just like that, we're down by 4. I don't think we've been down like this all game. 59 seconds left. We have all 3 more timeouts. We need a touchdown to win the game. So here we go. The red rifle. Can he be clutch? So far, no good. We dropped the ball after a Patrick Willis hit. He's offside, so I'm taking a shot downfield to RB, and we catch it. Hawkins gets the ball, gets past midfield, and I'm definitely declining that offsides penalty because we got a ton of yards in that play. When you see offsides, just take a deep shot. Now here we go. 51 seconds left. Andy Dalton. The clock stopped because of the penalty. Now we hit Gresham. Got almost a 1st down. 2nd down and 1. Clock winding down. We hit AJ Green in the middle of the field. He gets some yak. And we call our first timeout with 31 seconds left. 22 yards away from winning the game. Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis. Look at Green Ellis going almost all the way before being tackled by Patrick Willis. He calls a timeout now. 19 seconds left. 1st down goal to 9. Screen pass for Green Ellis. Green Ellis. Bob. Whoa, look at Green Ellis. Get him out of bounds there at the 8-yard line. 13 seconds left. We're going to be passing on this down. Andy Dalton to AJ Green again. Green hangs on at the 2-yard line. 8 seconds left. Can we get the victory? 3rd down and goal with the 2. Andy Dalton looking at Green Ellis, and he misses him. Misses everybody. Now 4th down and goal with the 2. Last play for me. I need to get a touchdown in this play or the game is over. So here we go. I'm looking at Gresham. Looking at AJ Green. Andy Dalton for the win. What? That wasn't even close. That wasn't even close to anybody. My dude Dalton. That was not close to anybody. We're going to watch the replay again, because this is a 2-yard zig route that my dude Andy Dalton missed. Like, I understand there's an offensive lineman and defensive lineman battling the area, but you can throw it over them. Are you kidding me, Dalton? We lost the game because Andy Dalton can't throw a 2-yard zig route, so I will never be playing with Andy Dalton and Madden again. You can go screw yourself, Red Rifle. I'm out.